Happy Friday, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on our Dynamic Independence Facebook Live. I'm Elisa, and I'm here with Jimmy Ratliff, and we're excited to talk about older adults staying independent, confident, and connected.
Right. So, hey, everybody. We know how important it is for independence at any age. It's kind of what we deal with here. But especially as we start to get older. And we're just kind of here today to share some tips and some ideas of things that we've seen work here at Dynamic Independence and in the community.
So, Jimmy, I know we've worked with the older adults who are at this point where they want to keep doing things on their own, but they also know that some things are changing. What would you say is the first step to helping someone stay independent?
Sure. So, I would really say that the first thing to do is start with listening. Often we'll see somebody who comes in and they're looking to offer supports. And we always tell those folks that they need to listen to the individual that they're trying to provide those supports to. Ask them what they want. Independence looks different for everyone, and so for some folks it's driving to the grocery store. For others, it's being able to make their own meals or manage appointments, and it all starts with respect and building a plan with the individual, not for the individual.
Absolutely. We see that when someone feels heard and included, they're more open to tools and support that can actually help them to stay in charge of their own life.
So let's talk about some of these tools. So what's one thing that you often will recommend to individuals, maybe as they get older, or to caregivers?
Grab bars. It sounds simple, but adding grab bars in the bathroom or along stairways can prevent falls. Falls are one of the biggest reasons that older adults lose independence, and it's a small fix that can make a big difference.
Definitely. I also like to suggest things like voice assistive devices, things like an Alexa or maybe a Google Nest or Google Home. Those types of devices can help do a lot of different things. They can set alarms, they can set reminders for medications, remind people of appointments, adjust the thermostat, turn the lights on and off. Things, if someone has a little more limited mobility, might make their life at home, especially if they're living independently, a little bit easier. And while a lot of older adults have embraced some of the technology, some people aren't that comfortable with it, but usually there's a grandkid or somebody who's around who might be a little more tech savvy who could help get those types of things set up. And then once they're set up, then they just work.
Yeah. Transportation is another big one, Jimmy. Sometimes people stop driving, but that doesn't mean they want to be stuck at home all day. We connect people to local transit programs or ride services that are disability and senior friendly.
Right. And don't forget about food, things like senior nutrition programs, Meals on Wheels, and even grocery store delivery services. Places like Walmart have those types of services where you can order the food and then they will bring it to you right to your doorstep. And that can play a huge role in maintaining kind of a sense of control and well-being.
Yeah. And you know what, Jimmy? We talk about physical independence a lot, but emotional independence is just as important. Loneliness can really take its toll.
It can. A lot of older adults, maybe they've lost a spouse or all the family's kind of moved away, and that can really be a problem sometimes. So we offer things here like advocacy and peer support. When things seem overwhelming and you need to talk it out, or if you want to create an independent living plan to just kind of line out ideas and steps you can take to address maybe issues as they come up, or you want to focus on a certain aspect of independent living, we're here to help with that too.
Yeah, we also encourage joining local groups, even virtual ones. There are community centers, hobby clubs, and faith-based groups that offer more than just activities. They offer a connection.
Right, right. And let's not forget about family members, because sometimes they want to help and they want to help a little bit too much.
Yeah, we've both seen that. Out of love, they start taking over, and the older adult feels like they've lost control.
Right. So we want to remind caregivers or family members who do help an older adult live independently that support doesn't mean control. Ask what's needed and let your loved one lead as much as possible. And that kind of balance can help to build trust and help ease the minds of these older adults who are living independently.
So if you're watching and you're not sure where to start, call us. No matter if you're an older adult who is maintaining your independence or a support giver helping to find resources, we can help. Whether it's finding a resource, learning about home safety, or just needing to talk things through, that's what we're here for.
Absolutely. And remember, independence isn't about doing everything alone. It's about having the freedom to decide what you want in your own life.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jimmy, for sharing this time with me, and I thank you all for watching. Be sure to follow our page for more tips, stories, and live conversations like this. And always, as always, remember that you can contact us at 918-335-1314 or come and visit us at 1110 Southeast Frank Phillips Boulevard here in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. And I also wanted to give a shout out to the class of 2025 and tell them congratulations on their hard work and graduation. As I understand, Bartlesville's graduation is this evening.
Excellent. Congratulations to all the seniors tonight.
Have a good week, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.